Hey there, and welcome. If you've ever felt that mix of total awe and, maybe a little bit of nervousness around horses, this is for you. We're going to transform that uncertainty into real confidence by covering all the essentials for having safe and really enjoyable interactions. So, let's dive right in. This right here, this is our guiding principle for everything we're about to cover. Safety isn't about some scary list of don'ts. It's all about building a foundation of mutual respect. And that, my friend, always starts with understanding. So, to really build that understanding, we have to start by getting inside the mind of a horse. We're going to explore what makes them tick, and you'll see why their fundamental nature is the absolute key to our safety. Okay, so on the one hand, we often see this, the majestic, gentle partner. And look, they absolutely can be, but we have to always remember what they are at their core. A huge, powerful animal with lightning-fast reflexes, all driven by a deep survival instinct. And this is probably the single most important concept to get. Horses are flight animals. This means their first instinct isn't to fight, it's to flee. Realizing this one thing explains so much about their behavior. A sudden noise, a fast movement, heck, anything they even think might be a threat can trigger that powerful instinct to just run. If you remember one thing, make it this. All right, so knowing their first instinct is to bolt from surprises, how can we be the complete opposite of a surprise? Let's break down exactly how to make a safe and respectful introduction. It's as simple and as crucial as 1, 2, 3. First up, use your voice. Just speaking in a calm, steady tone lets them know you're there long before they even see you. Second, never, ever approach head-on or from directly behind. You always want to come in from the side. And third, the safest place to be is right there next to their shoulder. And here's the fascinating why behind all those steps. See, as prey animals, a horse's eyes are on the sides of its head. This gives them this incredible, nearly 360-degree view to spot predators. But, and this is a big but, it creates two huge blind spots, one directly in front of their nose and one directly behind their tail. So if you just pop up out of nowhere from one of these zones, you've created the exact kind of surprise that screams danger and triggers their flight instinct. That's why coming from the side is so critical. It keeps you visible and it builds trust. Now, safety isn't just about what we do. It's also about understanding their reactions. So next up, we need to learn how to listen to what a horse is telling us. And they do that with their body language. Think of this as your personal cheat sheet. You've got to look for the signs. You see those ears pinned back, flat against their head? That's a big nope right there. A clear signal of discomfort. A body that's all rigid and tense, that horse is feeling stressed. On the flip side, you want to see those soft, relaxed eyes, maybe a gentle chewing motion. Those are the signs of a horse that feels totally calm and secure with you. That's exactly what this is. It's like having a conversation in a whole different language. A horse will almost always tell you how it's feeling with these little signals long before it has to react in a big way. The real question is, are we paying close enough attention to actually hear what they're saying? And while we're listening to them, we've got to be super mindful of what we're saying with our own bodies. Things that seem totally normal to us, waving your arms, a plastic bag rustling, even running nearby, can be really startling to a horse. Our goal should always be to act in a predictable, calm, and quiet way. Okay, so we've covered the horse's nature and we've talked about their language. Now let's bring the focus back to us, because being safe is also about our own preparation and, just as important, our respect for boundaries. Seriously, this might be the single most important phrase you learn. Always, and I mean always, ask the owner's permission before you walk up to or touch their horse. It's such a simple act of respect, and it acknowledges that they know their animal's personality and triggers way better than anyone else. Okay, let's put it all together in a quick final checklist. First, sturdy shoes are an absolute must. No sandals, no flip-flops. Also, try to avoid anything dangly or super loose that could get snagged on something. We just covered asking permission, which is key. And finally, stay alert and don't sit or kneel on the ground near them. You always want to be able to move out of the way quickly if you have to. And really, that's what this is all about. These safety guidelines, they aren't rules meant to scare you or create distance. They're actually the complete opposite. They are the foundation, the starting blocks for building a confident, respectful, and truly incredible connection with these animals. Just remember, safety is always the very first step toward partnership.